Yo, YouTube. What's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on, YouTube? How you guys doing? Got an energy drink here. A little monster again. It's like customary. I have an energy drink for the live stream to make sure I don't fall asleep on you guys. That's weird. It says I already have one like, but 0 people in here. How is that even possible? Doesn't make sense. Anyway, it is Wednesday. Oh, Cameron's in here. That's weird. Cameron. Oh, there you go. Not registered. Wake up. What's going on? Thank you guys for coming in here. I appreciate it. Resnet, what's up? Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's 4:31. I've been on time lately. I don't know if you guys have been noticing. I've been on time. Been on top of my stuff lately. All right. Loggy, what's going on? Devin Dog in the house. Devin's Forum. What up, DF? Thanks for coming through, moderating this business. Mike McIntyre. I always say it wrong. Good afternoon, Derek from Vancouver Island. Like spike, guys. Can I get a like spike? 17 people in here. Y'all just chilling on YouTube. Or you set an alarm to know when I go live. Hopefully you set an alarm to know when I go live. If not, set the alarm. McGillicuddy, what's going on? School Lady Boy. Yo. Arm Wrestling Opinion in the house. Brian, what's up? Bridget Sexiness. There she is, my lady. GB19, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Austin Jaggers is Chave Dafy's daddy. What? What? Bridget. What? Bridget, have you hung out with Austin Jaggers lately? Chave, say it ain't so. Oh my gosh. That cuts deep. That name cuts deep. You went, wow. Yeah, good thing you spelled Dafy wrong. Must be a different Chave Dafy. Because it's not my Chave Dafy. There's 2 F's in that name. Good point. I didn't even see the okay, cool. Woo! I was worried for a little bit. I thought they meant this Chave Dafy, but I got you. AJ, what's going on? Arm Wrestling Opinion says Derek versus Larry for King of Cali. I feel like at some point that might happen. Devin Swarm, shall I ban me? No, not unless he's speaking crazy. Hunter Knight says, "Sup, Derek? Thoughts on Richard versus Chance?" Ooh, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that for sure. Adam, yo, Derek, what's up, chat? Family drama says like. Karen McNeely says, Shaw versus Richard Lupkes thoughts. Is Larry there at King of the Table 6? So let's I do definitely want to talk about Chance and Richard Lupkes as well. You know what? Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. So I got messaged last year sometime. I'm not sure exactly when, and I got offered a match with Richard Lupkes as well. It ended up not happening. I can't remember why it didn't come to fruition. But I don't know Richard's current status in terms of him getting back in the sport, or if he's been training, or if he just wants to have a fun match. I think he's like 66, 67 years old. I haven't seen a picture or video of him in a while. I don't know how big he is. I mean, I'm sure he's still huge, but I have to wonder at what point that size starts getting off of him at that age. Like how long can he be massive? Richard's the nicest dude, the nicest guy ever, but definitely an intimidating individual, 100%. Like just physically when you see him, and then obviously on the table. I think that and I accepted the match. I remember saying, hell yeah, Richard Lupkes wants a match. Yeah, because I remember messaging Devin, and I was talking to some people about potentially having the match and what I think I should do and how I would try to arm wrestle Richard Lupkes. But yeah, it didn't come through. So now Chance got the match, got offered the match. I was talking to him about it. He says, once again, you get offered a match to Richard Lupkes, is kind of like getting a match with John Brzenk. Like you say yes, you don't say no. And so he said yeah, and so now I think it's gonna happen at the Monster Factory, right? Oh, Austin Jaggers has changed first super chat of the night Rising up, back on the street, did my time, took my chances. Oh, wait, sorry. Went to the distance. Now I'm back on my feet. Just a man is will to survive. Okay, you were on Facebook earlier. I made a comment on Facebook earlier saying that I've been blasting Rocky music in regards to my Austin Jaggers match. Thank you for the $10 super chat. That actually puts you as the top donator. Bridget got this little chalkboard thing. I don't know. We're gonna test it out. Let's see how this thing writes here. C. Dave E. C. Davey Dad with a $10. See, C. Davey Dad with a $10 super chat as the top donator. But that must be like a distant cousin to this Chave Davey. Obviously, spelled different. I appreciate the $10 super chat. Whoever you are, thank you so much for supporting the channel, regardless, man. And that's a funny joke. But yeah, so Chance and Richard Lupkes. If it's Richard, if it's traditional Richard, we'll say if it's even, I don't know what percent, X percentage of Richard, 80% of Richard. That's a tough order for Chance. Stylistically, I think so. I mean, Rich is the most technical puller in the world, but he does maintain his hand height pretty well, and he grips tight. And that's something I don't think Chance really likes. He likes people to kind of bite low a little bit on him and chase him. Richard's going to go high and sideways. So that's a lot for Chance to be able to handle stylistically. Now Chance is young and up and coming, and he's stronger and stronger. Richard's, almost 70. So we'll see how big of a play that makes. But yeah, I don't know style. And I told Chance, I go, he's a bad stylistic matchup. He goes, I know, but you can't say no. You got to mention Richard Lupkes. You say yes. So traditionally, I mean, and when I had the match coming, I talked to Devin Laird about it. Like the best way to handle Richard Lupkes, and this sounds like the scariest thing in the world, is to hook him. Yeah, it's like imagine gripping up with that guy and being like, I'm going inside. I'm going towards you, or I'm going into all those big muscles. But most people, what they do is when they grip up with Richard Lupkes, it scares the crap out of him. They try to top roll, and so he contains, smashes. He's so good at containing and destroying top rolls. But if you chop down and get him on his bicep and get him in a traditional hook like this, he's not the most comfortable in how to rotate and how to utilize his body. So it's actually like the better way to arm wrestle him, but it's kind of the scarier option too. That's what I was going to do if I had the match. I was going to try to hook him. But I know Chance hasn't been hooking very long. I know he did throw a little hook out there against BJ Fokakis, but I don't know if he'd be able to, how comfortable he'd be trying to hook Richard Lupkes. I'm not sure. GB19 with the $2 super chat. Thank you. I appreciate the super chat. Says, in the arms of the angel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's catch up in the chat a little bit here. Dengen Tarrant, what's going on? I want Leviathan to smash this Adam. Yep. Sonic, what's going on? Excited to see you at Winter Blast. Yes, sir. I will be there. Text Brana says, I'm working out and listening to music, so I can't hear crap. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Brandon Looney, Tunes fan 2000. Hey, what's up, Doc? What's going on? Jody, Chocolate Thunder Williams in the house. Hey, what's up, Derek? Nothing much, Jody. Moderators, please plug Jody's YouTube channel, you guys. Jody interviews arm wrestlers all the time. He's a very smart guy, been in the sport as long as I have. And if you guys have not checked out Chocolate Thunder, you guys check him out on YouTube. GF, please post his a link to Jody's YouTube channel in the chat. I got to get back on there, Jody. We gotta chop it up a little bit, bud. Love talking to you about arm wrestling. Schmo, what's going on? Dave Anderson, there he is. Mr. Serious in the house. What's up, buddy? Brandon Looney Tunes fan 2000 says I have 1,000 subs now. Hey, attaboy, you can get monetized now, right? Devin's Forum says Schmo, what's going on? Let's see, everybody's talking to each other. Brian says stand up, Rich. Yeah, that match between Travis Page and Richard Lupkes, where he's like, stand up, Rich, stand up, so I can bust that handbag, stand up, biggin. That was an epic. I was in this. That was my first tournament ever, and I was in the stands for that. I was in the crowd watching that. That was my first tournament I ever went to. I didn't compete. I was just like I I was like a new guy in the back watching. I don't know if you can see me anywhere, but I was there. Yeah, Benji will be gaming. Palin, yo, what's going on? Let's see. Sub to Jody. There you go. Thank you, DF. Ed Bedrosian says, Solid Larry Wheels made a post from North Hollywood. I wonder what part of LA he will settle in. I'm not exactly sure yet. Last I talked to them, they were both kind of looking for a place to stay. Him and Adam. I called Adam 2 days ago. We talked for a little bit. So they're still just looking at the housing and trying to find something comfortable. Austin Jaggers is Shave Davey's daddy. Another $10 super chat. Thank you again. I appreciate that. So many times it happens too fast. You change your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger. Wait, I want to know, are you quoting the entire song based off memory, or are you actually looking up the lyrics as you do this? Do you have it actually memorized, or are you looking up the lyrics? Let me know if you have it all settled already. King Huddle says, evening, Big Derek. What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Angen's vertical line says, who you got, Matt Mask or Khaled? Matt. I'm sorry I even thought about that for too long. Matt. Okay. The only reason I stopped to think about that is Khaled does have a very big, very strong hand, but Matt should know how to deal with that. Matt should be superior in the straps. Matt should be more explosive. Matt should be everything and be able to handle Khaled. So we're going to say Matt. We're going to say 80-20 Matt Mask. Matt Mask wins that. I was just, thinking about what kind of threats Khaled has for him. He does have a very big, very strong hand, but there's no way he contains Matt. There's just no way. There's no way. Nope. I refuse to see it in my brain. I'm not even going to see that image. There's no way, like, seasoned pro who's done all that stuff, like, and been around the world a million times and competed at the highest level. There's no way he loses to Khaled. There's no way. Nope. So, next question. I'm not even going to entertain it. I'm not even going to entertain the idea of Khaled beating that Mask. And nothing against Khaled, but Khaled has barely been training arm wrestling, if at all. Has only been doing it for just a tiny bit. Like, there's no way. Khaled is an awesome guy. I've hung out with him. Very nice dude. Like him a lot. But I'm saying, on the table, there's no way Khaled can beat Matt Mask right now. There's no way. No way. It was for him. Jamie Sheldon in the house. Have fun in PA. Grondin and company are very welcoming to us West Coasters. Oh, attaboy. Jamie Sheldon, my close friend and supporter of always. Please post the link to natfitnation.com in the chat. .com. It's .com. In the chat, you guys. If for a lot of you guys that don't know, I am a sponsored athlete for NatFit supplements. Jamie has hooked me up with NatFit and helped me out with events count more times than I can remember. Jamie's also the one that got me into arm wrestling. He's the first one to show me the ropes. I owe Jamie Sheldon more than I can say. He's always been a really good friend of mine and super supportive at all times. Also, guys, if you're an arm wrestler and you're taking supplements for training, which you probably are because you're training for arm wrestling, then why not support an arm wrestler and buy supplements from his supplement line? Like, NatFit is Jamie's supplement line. It's an arm wrestler supplement line. So, and I take it. I take it every single day. Every day I take NatFit products. So I'm just saying, like, I don't know, if you're looking for supplements and you're an arm wrestler in the scene, then support another arm wrestler, right? And the supplements are awesome. They're great. But I'm just saying, like, to me, it's kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? You might as well support an arm wrestler if you're going to be buying supplements anyway. So, yeah, definitely. It's in my link tree as well. Yeah, it's natfitnation.com. Thank you, Bridget. I believe I have my discount code on there as well. What was my discount code, Bridget? Is it AW Derek? I think my discount code is AW Derek. Save yourself a little bit of money on the website as well. But yeah, you guys buy NatFit products. Like, it's the only arm wrestler that has his own supplement line that I know of. So yeah. Let's see, Brian. You don't have Eye of the Tiger memorized. I mean, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? I don't know. I've never actually tried to sing the whole thing, so probably no. Actually, probably not. I don't have it the whole every line memorized. Ingen's vertical line says that pause. You have doubts 20%. No way. I'm not having doubts. Emmanuel Enrique says, "Yo, Derek, please teach a bit. I thought that low hand top roll do well versus hook. One of the reasons why he does well versus hook pullers. Why not Lupkes? Just because he grabs high. All the best. You're talking about the Chance Shaw and Richard Lupkes match? Yeah, so there's ways around this, and there's ways to make a low hand top roll more proficient. But the optimal way to arm wrestle against a low hand top roller, someone that dumps their angle when they dump that hand. Oh wait, I bought this and I never use it. Bought this just for questions like this. Hello. Okay, so if I'm going to dump my hand, then what you want to do is, because I'm dumping my angle on my wrist, is that you want to go high, grab my hand high like this while still showing my knuckles, and then post backwards, right? Because I'm already dumping my angle, if you post backwards, then my wrist can be screwed up because it's already dumped. So I'll be like this, trying to hold on. If you have enough back pressure to get outside my fingers. What can also happen though it'll probably be the straps. If you post high hand and I'm a low hand top roller, 90% of the time it's going to be in the straps because we're going to slip first round. Then once you get in the straps, if the low hand top roller has enough connection in the wrists, in the strap, if the strap is tight enough around the wrists and he can hold on enough in his fingers, he can, even if the guy grabs high, he can drag the strap back. And so the guy's hand would look like this. It would be up, and then the arm would just open up down to the pad. That's possible, right? Do you think Chance has enough arm and back pressure to open up Richard Lupkes' arm? I don't know. Depends on which Richard Lupkes we have showing up. But if the guy, this person has superior posting, then he can stay high up in the low hander's fingers, cup high through the top part of their hand, and the low hander gets in this whole dumped open up thing where their hand gets exposed. So and Richard generally has a high hand, but I don't think Richard posts very hard. I don't think he pulls backwards very hard. I think it's more static strength with a high wrist and then crashes sideways. So I'd be interested to see how he handles Chance and what kind of adjustments Chance can make for Richard. And I think Richard will have a longer form as well, which can work to his advantage or disadvantage depending on how Chance plays it. What is SpongeBob doing behind you? That is not SpongeBob. That is shredded cheese. Show a little bit of respect. That is a block of cheese. Oh, sorry. On the top of the sign it says shredded and then cheese. So, Bridget, we got to lower the sign. Bridget is also my the person that handles the set. Let's see. Austin Jaggers says, purely copy and paste, waiting for you to smash Jaggers back to Kentucky. Oh, man. You got me picked in that match, huh? All right. Oh, wait. Let's see. Poll right here. Who's going to win? And me or sweatpants eggplant guy? Jaggers. Oh, wait. I missed a super sticker from Ricky, didn't I? Wait. Hold on. Yeah, I did. Ricky, thank you. Sorry, I didn't say anything. I was on a tangent. Thank you, sir. Ricky always dropping off the $4.99 stickers. I appreciate that. The $5 stickers, always dropping them off. Never saying a word, just dropping off stickers every single Wednesday. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Always supporting the channel. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's see. Oh, you guys took off on me a little bit. Let me catch up here. All right. Jody Williams says, this is what I see. Collard will open himself and Matt will destroy him. That's how it should go. Oh, another $10 super chat from Austin Jaggers says, it's a thrill to fight, rising to the challenge of our rival, and the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Are you going to do the whole song? Is that the whole song? Thank you for another $10 super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate that, man. Ricky Walker with another $5 sticker. You guys, thank you. I appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. Thank you. It's how these lights stay on. It's how shredded cheese stays shredded. Let's see. Call it as the eye of the tiger, says Bill Taylor. Maybe. He's a beast. He is a beast. Man, he told me, I don't know if I told you guys this story at all. So I'm talking to Khalid. I'm in the car with Khalid. Me, Khalid, and Badr, his boss. He calls him master, but his boss. He means his boss. and we're driving, and this is what Khalid said. And I'm not saying, I have no hate. I'm not homophobic or anything like that. He was just trying to understand the world and like how Western culture works and stuff. And the topic of gay people got brought up, and he's like, I don't understand. And he's from Cameroon, right? And he said in my village, he said where I'm from in my village, if they find out you're gay, he's like they take you to the street, they put tires around you, and they light you on fire in the street. And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, that's how they do it in my village where we're from. I go, don't the police or something try to stop it? He goes, no, the whole village will be there. They hold the police and everybody back. I go, what? Like, and he's just like, yeah, it's another day in life where I'm from. I'm like, what? He blew my mind. I'll never forget that. I was like, what? I was like, dude, they just burn them in the streets and they find out they're gay? Oh my God. That's so rough. That is gnarly. So yeah, he told me that story. That's how they do things in Cameroon. Crazy. That's crazy. Cybernetic Module says, as soon as Larry announces return to SoCal, I imagine him linking up with your team out in the IE at some point. Man, it'll happen at some point, I'm sure. We'll see if we can make it a consistent thing. Everybody's saying what's going on. Everybody's talking to each other. Congrats on the NatFit. I'll name a sandwich challenge after you this summer. Jamie Sheldon has also just recently purchased a restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant, and they have sandwiches there. So he says he's going to name a sandwich after me. It just better be big. It better be big and beefy and awesome. Oh, it doesn't have to have beef in it, but like just a big, awesome sandwich. Yeah, that sounds good. Harvey Weinstein, what's going on? Says, what did I miss? Clerks 93. You think you should have took the Lupkes match when you had it? Yeah, I can't remember. I honestly can't remember what happened or why it didn't go through. I remember I was excited about it, and I started asking people about how to handle Richard, but I don't know if they stopped contacting me or if I got a match somewhere. I really don't remember why it didn't happen. Jamie Sheldon says the King of Cali challenge. There you go. Bridget says I need to take her on a date to your sandwich shop. Yes, of course. Arm Gods will have a supplement line soon, says DF, and tables, etc. Oh, cool. Fresh as a Daisy says, Ingen made a dramatic community post that has since been deleted. Responding to the comments, he said that the officials, I guess Core Sports, no longer allow him to make matches with unfamous athletes as they are not widely viewed by fans based on statistics that would not be public. Makes sense, but doesn't make sense. I mean, that's more of a proving ground for people to, I mean, I guess you have to cut your teeth or, do the thing where you have to make a name before you get to East vs. West. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I mean, that's a place to really get known is on East vs. West. I get what they're saying. They want people, more known people to tune in. So it'll be more widely viewed, or more known people to arm wrestle. So it'll be more widely viewed. But there's only so many people like that. You can only have Devin on there so much and Schoolboy on there so much. You gotta branch out. And our sport's still growing, so it's kind of, there's not a big list of really known people in arm wrestling. Jamie says, wait till we lock things in and renovate Bridget still in escrow. There we go. There you go. Bridget sharing the natfitnation.com code with my discount code, AWDerek. You guys check that out. Do you have a super match plan? Says Thomas Miles. Yes, I'll be pulling Austin Jaggers on March 11th in Pennsylvania at Winter Blast. If you guys want to come down there, we're going to be arm wrestling right and left-handed. And we'll see what's what. I'm excited. I've been training already for like a little over a month again. Numbers are doing great. So I'm really excited about the match. Let's see. Why is one of the fingers down brown on the hand? Because your mom was over here earlier. Sorry. Let's see. Ham Solo. I know we voted for the name on it a long time ago. Oh, yeah, how'd the poll do? Let's see. 52 votes, 67% say me. 32% of you said that Sweatpants Eggplant Guy Jaggers is going to beat me in my own chat. On my own chat. It should have been a landslide victory for me in my own chat. But I appreciate that, guys. Thank you for voting. Austin is a super strong guy, and he's definitely has a lot of potential. He's been working hard. He's up and coming. So it's going to be a fun match. I'm excited to take it. It's good to see Richard ready to rock, says Dave. I agree. And seeing Richard be healthy enough to take a match and whatnot is inspiring and awesome. J-Web Fitness, what's going on? There's Justin. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's Justin. All right, I forgot. There's another guy, Archdog. I thought Archdog was Justin, but Archdog is not Justin. J-Web Fitness is Justin. Um, okay, everybody's saying hi. March 18th is the West Coast East versus West qualifier, you guys, in San Diego. Thank you, Bridget, for reminding me. Yeah, guys. So if you guys want to qualify and you're on the West Coast for East versus West, it will be at the Grinder Gym on March 18th. We're taking over. There was already a tournament planned that day called the Paddy Pool, which for St. Patrick's Day. We're taking that event over, making it into an East versus West qualifier. So head down to San Diego. It's going to be a crazy event. Yeah, I'm going to make sure the Arm Wrestling Whisperer is there as well if you guys want to meet him. I'm going to start making – I got to get some flyers made just promoting that the Arm Wrestling Whisperer is there. And we'll get some random people, not arm wrestlers, to show up and be like, hey, you're that guy from TikTok. Paul Strength, what's going on? Shot Like Harden, what's going on? Let's see. Atlantis IRL, Larry Wheels in LA, right? He was originally from New York, yes. Chances asked if I'm pulling the Fit Expo. No, I'm not going to stop. I don't have that much longer for my match. I'm training full time right now. I'm not going to go take a week off leading up to the match, risk injury, or to the tournament, risk injury, and then take a week after healing up. That's half a month of training I'd be giving up for a tournament. Doesn't really mean much to me in terms of me as a competitor right now. So no, I will not be competing. I will be there both days hanging out though. Surprise Larry moved back, right? Guitar King says, what a big D. How you doing, brother? Just sad news hearing on the great Jeff Beck passing on. How's the training going, bro? Jeff Beck. I don't know Jeff Beck. That's very sad to hear. I'm sorry to hear that. Jeff Beck. I'm not sure that name. I don't know. I don't know Jeff Beck. But yeah, rest in peace. I'm sorry to hear that. How's the training going, bro? It's going great. It's going fantastic. Everything's moving forward, and numbers are almost exactly where I was pre-Rivaz. So, and that was the strongest I've ever been. So I'm almost right there. Lorenzo Munoz in the house. What's going on? Trailblazer 82, African countries aren't about that gay life with. Okay. Well, calm down in there. Hold on. This is a public forum. All right. I wasn't sharing any of my opinions. I was just telling a story. All right. Lupkes wanted a strong opponent. That's why I'm pulling him, says Chance. There he goes. We had another $10 super chat from Austin Jaggers. Is Chave Davies' daddy. Says, rising up straight to the top, had the guts, got the glory, went the distance. Now I'm not going to stop. Just a man with his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger. It's a thrill of the fight. Thank you again for the $10 super chat. Well, he's going for the whole song, ladies and gentlemen. He's going for the whole song. Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe someone, DF, I need you to go through this live chat and clip out me reading the song and make it and put it together with the music. So I'm actually reading all the lyrics along with the song. You know what I mean? So it's like me singing the song. You got to time it correctly, though. Ricky, thank you for the $5 sticker, man. I appreciate the support. Oh, the stickers, man, they just keep coming. Where was it? What's the difference between USA pullers and international pullers? Seems international pullers are at a different level, says Trailblazer 82. That question's been asked for a long time. What I chalk it up to is that it's seen as a profession over there and it's seen as a hobby here. So when you get into arm wrestling over there, you can there's enough money kind of to make a living, and there's more. You get known. It's you can get a bigger name and become semi-famous as a top arm wrestler. Over here, it's a hobby. You're not going to make too much money. You're not going to get famous. It's something people do on the side generally. Obviously, there's people like myself, Chance. There's people that have turned it into one of their main focuses in their lives and pursue it. There are those cases in the United States, but it's way less common. So in general, and what comes from that, right? When viewed as a profession and viewed as something that it can be seriously life-changing, then people are more apt to throw themselves into it, to train full time, to do nothing but eat, sleep, and dream arm wrestling. It's not about having wife and kids and all these things and these jobs, and it's just about training. Like, so they're more dedicated to it. And in general, European countries are way more healthy than America. We're out of shape. If anybody denies that Americans are fat and out of shape, then you're crazy. So just everything over there, it's more healthy in terms of physically, and and they're just more driven to arm wrestling because it's seen as a profession and not as a hobby in general, right? So it's taken very serious. So I think and everything stems out of that. Will there be no more live commentary for East vs. West events? GB19 asks. I haven't heard anything about that. Hopefully I can go back and commentate at some point. I'd love to. Adam Mandel says Western Survivor Beef Jerky in the house. What's going on, Adam? Thank you for coming through. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Says Lorenzo. What are we at? 34 likes, 94 people. You guys, these are rookie number likes. How long have we been doing this? Can I get you guys please hit a like spike? I appreciate that. If you're on your phone, then close out the live chat, hit the thumbs up, bring back up the live chat. I appreciate a little like spike, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Cody Gex says, you see the Ryan Lachlan video? Ryan's looking good. I did watch that with Ryan taking Lachlan's wrist. That was interesting. But I know Lachlan has said many times that whenever he practices, he is completely tore down from the gym. Like he'll gym that day, like before practice. So I never really know on a practice video what level Lachlan's at. So I'm not sure if I would suddenly believe that Ryan dusts Lachlan in a real super match. But regardless, that's impressive because there was definitely a while there where Ryan, even at a practice, couldn't touch Lachlan. So it's impressive no matter what. I think we need more celebrities crossover arm wrestling and bring more people in. That would be awesome. Dan John says, Kodiak, yeah, Ryan has definitely leveled up. I agree. Jody says there's also Northwest East vs. West qualifier in March 4th in Vancouver, Washington. Yeah, you guys, if you guys are up north, go check that one out for sure. Or hit them both up. Austin Jaggers says, DF, can we please get a nation of our guy to disguised Eye of the Tiger, please? Oh, all right. Maybe Logan Paul or Dave Tate. Corey McPhee says, I feel Chance for Lupkes is a lose-lose for Chance. Yes, amazing to have the match, but if you lose a 70-year-old or even worse, you break Lupkes' body somehow, I personally wouldn't be his first pull. I see what you're saying, but one, you have to wonder, like, Richard's getting older. Like, how many matches is he going to have, right? And this is an opportunity of a lifetime in terms, if you're hardcore to the sport, that's an opportunity, man, to grip up in a real match with a legend. Like, you can't think, first off, he's a professional arm wrestler. You can't think about if you're going to hurt Richard Lupkes. Like, any professional arm wrestler, you sign at the dotted line. We all know what we're doing. Injury is not something you consider for the other person. Like, that's at a professional level. That's not something you have to worry about. They know how to protect themselves. He's been in the game. He knows what he's doing. And he should know you have to assume that Richard knows where he's at physically. He knows how to handle the stress of an arm wrestling match. So you shouldn't have to stress about whether you're going to hurt another professional arm wrestler. So bring up the potentially hurting Richard thing. No, I would be worried if I hurt, like when Larry was new. I was worried about arm wrestling Larry and hurting him because he was new and he had a lot to learn and stuff. And so I want to take it easy. But against Richard Lupkes, no, you can't. That's against any professional arm wrestler. You can't go into a match thinking about whether you're going to hurt him or not. But yeah, and I don't think it's a lose-lose. Even if he loses to Richard's, if he's like the old Richard, like the Richard of the past, like it's a strong, scary top guy in the world. Dennis Fleckhoff said Richard Lupkes is the strongest guy he's ever arm wrestled. So I don't see that as a lose-lose at all. If you lose to Richard, then that's Richard doing Richard things, right? If he beats Richard, then yeah, he beat a 70-year-old man. So no, I think it's a win-win. I see it as a win-win for Chance. Austin Jaggers says, rising up to the challenge of our rival and the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. The eye of the tiger, the eye of the tiger, the eye of the tiger. Thank you again. I appreciate that. Let's see. DF, hope you're doing well. Dan John, Jeff Beck is a legendary guitarist. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know that, man. I'm not super big into music. I listen to music, but it's not a big thing in my life. So I'm sorry to not know that. Rare Earth says, what do you think about the state of super heavyweight division? It seems like it has never been better. Yeah. I think the level is super high right now. People are free, and it's going to keep getting better, guys. As the sport gets bigger, more and more freaks are going to come into the sport. Giant guys with frames like myself or even bigger are going to start wandering into the sport because it's going to have more draw. And so people will see it on all these social media platforms, and some big guys and be like, what's going on? So I see it all over the place. I see it on so many teams. Guys my size or bigger just practicing. There's so many teams now popping up with these huge monster super heavyweights, and that's before they would all get into football or things like that. And now there, a few of them at least, are starting to wander into arm wrestling. And so as the sport gets bigger, then the freaks are going to come out to play, and it's just the natural progression of things. So I think it's awesome, but I think it's inevitable, as well as the days, and I've said this for a while, the days of a light guy who used to make like 198s and make 175s, the days of that guy juice into the gills and becoming super heavyweight and being successful are limited. That will not happen in the future. It's inevitable, right? You're going to have giant guys with crazy genetics and massive hands also taking a bunch of gear, also training their butt off, also and being younger, and that'll be the new flock. And eventually, you cannot have a guy that is naturally 200 pounds or less taking a bunch of gear and running the top super heavyweights. I don't think there's going to be another John Brzezinski. I don't think anybody will overdo what John Brzezinski did at that weight, right? Hanging out and going at your heaviest 220, 230 and running the world. I don't see that ever happening again. Not at that weight. There's just too many freaks and too much gear, and the level's just too high. So, you guys just got to go for Chance. He's a little guy. Cheer for Chance in the super heavyweight category. How would Liver King do in arm wrestling? I don't know, man. I have no idea. Jay Graham says, my favorite puller if I had to choose one. You talking about me? I don't know if you're talking about me. Did you say something else earlier? Are you talking about me? If you're talking about me, thanks, man. I appreciate that. If you're not talking about me, then okay. Make sure you sub to Chance Shaw's channel. There you go. DF posted link to Chance Shaw's channel. Paul Straight says, love Chance, but I think you have more of a chance against Big Richard than you think. Oh, you think I have more of a chance against Big Rich than Chance does. I'm okay hooking. I would have gone shoulder forward with Rich and got onto his bicep out of the match. I know Chance did hook. I don't know how comfortable he's going to be doing it or if he's down to try it against Richard Lupkes. And I think that's the best route. I think trying to top roll Rich is a rough route. But I don't know. Is Chance going to stick to his A game, like what he's traditionally been more successful with, or is he going to try his new? He says he's going to flop press. Chance, don't do it. Oh, imagine. Okay, I'm not imagining this. And I know you're not going to flop press, but you go before and he just oh God. Oh. Chance, don't do that. Don't do unless you're way faster than him and you get him. I just don't see how a flat press would work really well. There you go. Maybe a King's move. Oh God, still, man. Go and you drop to this King's move and he's just just hammering. Oh, that just sounds so painful. Those all sound. Richard is has to be one of the scariest guys to ever arm wrestle. I would say the top two scariest dudes to ever grow up with would probably be Andre Pushkar and Richard Lupkes. Where on the table you're like, oh my God, what is about to happen right now? Let's see. Lorenzo Munoz said Jaggers killed the game. X Monster Gary Goodrich said Richard wasn't that strong, but just a big frame. LOL. Well, Dennis Blenkoff said different. So I don't know. Is Zara pulling Lalettin in March? I have not heard anything about that as of yet, GB19, but that would be an interesting match. That's something I'd want to see. If Lalettin has enough time to prep and be really hot, he just keeps looking smaller in their matches and in that tournament. I don't know, man. I feel like Vitaly can get bigger and stronger than that. Do you think Zara could actually be number 2? Is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. Is he your number 2 right now? I don't believe so. He has to take more matches and over a wider range of pullers and prove himself in different matches with different styles, in my opinion. I don't think we have a solid number 2, in my opinion. I don't think there is a set number 2. I don't think it's Zara. I don't know if it's Hermes, because I can think of a few people that I would put money on that would beat Hermes. I don't know if there's a solid number 2. I mean, that's why I said everybody after Levon 2 through 6 or 7 is such a mix-up. And like I said, I think last stream, and I know this pisses off a lot of people, but the hardest style to deal with the least amount of answers is Jerry. With the current super heavyweights and their current skill sets, Jerry's going to be the hardest one to deal with. Most of them top roll. Most of the super heavyweights top roll, and he is tailor built to beat top rollers, right? So there's a few that'll hook, but it's very rare. And do they have enough hook pressure or inside pressure to get Jerry outside his shoulder, or are they fast enough or technical enough to do that? I don't know. I think Jerry throw maybe has one of the biggest stylistic problems for the top super heavyweight level right now. Now, I'm not saying he's the strongest or anything like that. I'm just saying stylistically, I think Jerry poses a bigger threat to more people. Ooh, this is gonna get me. I might get in trouble for this, but I think Jerry poses a bigger threat to a lot of people than Hermes stuff. I think Alex Kerdecha will destroy Hermes right now. I think Zaor will beat Hermes right now. I think both of them will take Hermes' wrist. I think it'll happen. And once Hermes loses his wrist, then time has shown that if Hermes loses his wrist, he kind of falls apart. And I think those guys can take his wrist. So I don't know. But like I said, that's not saying that it's set in stone that Jerry is my number 2 pick. But I'm just saying that he poses a weird threat for a lot of people. And it's a very odd style to arm wrestle at that level. And everybody else kind of has more standard issue moves for the most part. There's definitely some weird stuff going on there, but I would say, but at the same time, I think someone like I would love to see Jerry and Corey West arm wrestle. That sounds crazy, right? But you think about it, getting Jerry outside his shoulder is priority number 1. Not letting him get his shoulder behind the press. And who has a ton of this? Corey West does. If Corey touches his wrist to Jerry's wrist, I think Corey might have enough to move Jerry off center. But I don't, at the same time, I don't think Corey can beat those top guys right now. But it's just a stylistic thing. There's not a lot of guys who do what Corey does and has that style and that pressure that Corey has. So it's a really weird thing. And I think maybe Michael Todd beats Jerry in that war again. So, but there's only a few people. There's more people that I think Jerry would beat than he would lose to. I don't know. Anyway, it's food for thought. Let's see. Where Ryan is Liver King. I believe my boy Gage will do it if anyone. He's strong. My boy Gage is amazing. So do you think it's unwise to compete natty? Do I think it's unwise to compete natty? Not at all. Why would it be unwise to compete natty? No, definitely not unwise to compete natty. I definitely advise everybody to compete natty for sure. It's not the smartest thing in the world to take steroids, so you should definitely compete natty. Do you see about Schoolboy bicep tear? I did see that. That sucks. Hopefully he heals quickly. Schoolboy, hurry up and heal. Bridget says our new plant's name is Chance Chaw. There we go. Corey McPhee, will you go to any tournaments and have a free go at? You go to any tournaments and have a free go at Monster Michael Todd? His road to 100 needs some competition, in my opinion. Yeah, my main focus is to have. I would like to have 3. Bridget wants me to have 5 super matches this year. That's what I'm focused on. The first one is Austin Jaggers. I messaged, so nothing's set in stone at all. I also got contacted by Neil Pickup today. We've been talking, so there might be something in that works. I know Arm Gods expressed they want to have me out there at some point. I messaged Todd Hutchings and said, "Hey, you busy around May?" And he said, "Not really." That's about as far as that conversation has gone. He said he's down for me to try to work something out, but I would have to find a tournament, a promoter, yada yada yada. So there's things in the works. And then the plan is at some point before the end of the year, I'd like to challenge Corey West. That's the plan. I take Corey very serious. I have a lot of respect for Corey's abilities on the table, and so I need to make sure I come correct. But that's the plan. Going overseas and stuff like that. If there's an awesome opportunity, I can't ignore it. But it's not in the plan in the book right now. It's not written down in the book to go overseas right now. So, but I mean, Michael Todd, I think he'll probably stay more out towards his side of the country tournaments over there. Maybe he'll come out to California. Let's see. Flop is keen like Rebokin versus Lupkes. Ooh. Would you take a match against Corey West as Black Bart? Well, I kind of just answered that question. Benji Mac got my comp all reinstalled. Let's game it up later. Jerry's the guy 100%. I'm not saying just Jerry's the guy because I'm American and American power. I'm just saying, like, stylistically, he's a really weird matchup for a lot of people. Nobody's number 2. Bolsauer and Hermes are number 1. Levon is number 0. It says Sanka with Duranga Kalufantilli. Chance says Jerry's scared of him. Austin Jagger says Jay Cutler's comeback after a few losses made the comeback even sweeter. Okay. Yes, trying to. Okay, you guys are still talking to each other. Who wins between you and Chance? Says Sean Defoe. Sean. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Let's make a poll right now. I love making the poll of me versus Chance. Me versus Dr. Robotnik. Chance. Me. Robot. All right, who wins? Me or Dr. Robotnik? Chance Shaw. Let's see. Ooh, I see that. Oh, it's going down in the the votes. I see that the bar going up and down. People are torn. Thomas Miles says, "Don't agree on all super heavies being tall. A 6'5" puller is not at a disadvantage with a 6'9" puller, as seen as powerlifting height has no bearing on strength." Oh no, I'm not saying they have to. I just meant big giant dudes. I'm not saying they have to be 6'8", but I'm saying that true super heavyweights. I'm talking about people that were. There is no way that they were ever going to be anything besides a super heavyweight from the moment they were born, right? Like after they mature and they hit 20 years old, 21 years old, they're a super heavyweight. There's no way around it. Those type of guys that are born to be super heavyweights. Those are the guys that will run the super heavyweight division. I just use examples like someone giant like me. Yeah, they don't have to be 6'8". I'm not saying that at all. Spencer in the chat. There he is. Welcome to Boss Level. Spence, you weren't a Boss Level? Thanks, Spencer. Always supporting the channel, man. It's good to see you, bud. Ricky Walker, another $5 super sticker. Thank you for supporting. Ricky, you're the man. Sanka says some people use steroids to heal fast. Yes, they do. Drew 24 says Jaggers does not count as super match, though, just a decent training session. Dang. Texas brought a member for 16 months. Says, hey, Derek, you better pull the LA Fit Expo. If anything, so to get some monies. Haha. Also can't wait to see Larry pull with you some more. Yeah, hopefully we get on the table. I mean, me and Larry are going to arm wrestle for sure. I mean, if he's in Southern California, we'll link up. But yeah, we'll see when it happens. I don't know if it happens there or when and where. Runner Boy says height class instead of weight class. Let's see, 5 matches. Oh, AW Emma in the chat. There's my daughter. Thoughts on Mike versus Paul? Mike versus Paul. Mike who versus Paul who? Mike versus Paul. I don't know who you're talking about. Mike versus Paul. Who? Which Mike versus which Paul? Let's see. Spence saying, hi to everybody. Chance says, Derek loves making the poll because it's the only thing he can beat me at. Chance, 46 votes, 64%. Chance, I beat you in the polls. Beat you at Call of Duty. Right? Beat you at eating challenges. I mean, what else really is there in life? Just saying, Chance. Just saying. Only because robot, we have to vote robot, says Drew. John Terrian, the Savage. What's going on, man? Thanks for joining the chat, bud. You're a freaking monster. You are a savage, sir. John, do you have a YouTube channel right now? Are you making videos? Let me know, and we'll put your channel in the chat room or in the chat. Let's see. As your very first member, I feel obligated to resub. Thank you, Spence. I appreciate it. Brian says, I vote for Chance to beat you. If Chance did a poll, I would vote for you. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for being inconsistent. GB19, how fun is it being 6'8"? Well, I forget what it's like to not be 6'8", because I was a kid. It's fun. It's not fun. It's somewhere in there, Craig D says, so is Larry moving to the US? Yes. We never even got to the main topic. I got into the chat with you guys. I got taken off topic here. Last super chat from Austin again says your gym lifts were nuts. Thank you. I appreciate that. More crazy gym lifts to coming to a YouTube channel near you for sure. Let's get wild tonight. I'm gonna go to the gym. My elbows are kind of hurting, so I was supposed to do pushing today. I'm gonna actually do a pulling motion. What do you guys think? Biceps or brachialis? Biceps with palm up or brachialis, like hammer curling stuff? I'm thinking brachialis. Okay, so I know I'm not caught up with the chat, guys, but I'm gonna stop right here for a second. We'll talk about Larry Wheels being out here. Larry moved back to LA, which is awesome. So that means he's in Southern California. The things I've been thinking about in terms of that. One, having Larry out here in the United States in general, amazing. It'll definitely bring a lot of views onto a lot of our tournaments and the arm wrestling scene in general, as long as he stays plugged in and keeps competing. Here in California, man, I'm really wondering. Larry is a very strong arm wrestler. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. They compare him to the elite of the elites, and that's not fair. He's still relatively new to the sport, but he's going to come in at a very high level. Larry coming into California, I'll tell you right now already, for sure, without a doubt, Larry is already a top 5 guy in California, for sure, 100%. I think that it's inevitable for him and Mega Mike to have a match. Mike's sitting around 245, 250 right now, so their weights kind of aren't too far off. Stylistically, they're really similar. I think that's an inevitable match. Seeing how Larry does with that, I think me getting a call out or some kind of local match with Larry is inevitable as well at some point, depending on how he progresses. So yeah, I mean, it's exciting to have him out here. I'm excited to have Larry out here. I want to get out some practices and work with him. A lot of times when I get these videos, like with Larry and with Brian, it sucks because I want to work more with them. I want to spend more time getting into arm wrestling and teach and working on the finer details. They have me out there and I'm like the first guy. And so I just lay the groundwork. I just do the base level stuff. This is a basic hook. This is a basic top roll. These are straps, but I don't really get into the meat and potatoes of it. I don't get to talk to them about, counters and strategies and all these type of stuff because we're just trying to go over the basics. So I'm really good at explaining the basics, but I would love to train more time with them and really put in some work on more intricate stuff. Now, I don't know if Larry's past the point or thinks he's past the point, or if he is past the point of, listening to me or taking any advice from me. But I would love the chance to work with Larry more and help him improve. Having Larry succeed and be successful in the sport in general is something we should all want. He brings a ton of eyes to the sport. And if he's doing good at it, more people want to come watch him do good at it, by all means, bring him on. Bring them all on, Larry, 100%. So if I can help Larry in any way, I'm definitely there for him. So, but I think him moving out here, I think he's going to be at a high level pretty quick, guys. I think they just keep seeing him lose to like Levon and Gennady, people he had over there. And they're like, oh, Larry's nothing. Larry's very strong. He's very strong. On the arm wrestling table, he's very strong. So yeah, I'm excited about that. What do you guys think? How's this poll? Is this poll done? 63 votes, crushing chance in the votes. Not a big shocker there. What would be a good? I would like to do a poll about Larry, but I don't know what question to ask. Do you guys think it's good for arm wrestling? I don't know. I have to think about it. So Larry moved out here, and we're gonna see. I know they're trying to find a place to live right now. He's gonna be at the LA Fit Expo. He entered the tournament. Also, his booth is supposed to be really near the arm wrestling booth. So we're gonna get to hang out with him and get a bunch of footage with Larry. Schmo says Bowen has a better chance beating Chance than Chance has beating you, so about 0%. Sorry, Chance, only backhanded compliments here from the Schmo. Damn. I'm looking forward to Kentucky, says Sean Halley. Me too, man. Wait, Kentucky. No, wait, I'm in Pennsylvania. Kentucky's where Austin's from. I'm going to Pennsylvania. But hopefully there's something awesome in Kentucky as well. Robo Chance is too good. Sorry, Derek. Only Chance can take him. Or only Ryan can take him. Okay. Derek, how come you 6'8", but not me? But not me. Sanka says, Derek, is there any Eastern guy you'd like to pull at East versus West? International matches are more exciting than local matches. I agree, man. But you got to remember. First off, before I get into this, Austin Jaggers became a member. Thank you for supporting the channel. Austin Jaggers is Shave Davey's daddy. They've been dropping super chats, became a member. killing the game, man. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. Sanka says, yeah, who would I like to arm wrestle? So for me personally, I went overseas twice and got my ass kicked twice. So today I made a post on somewhere on Facebook saying basically I'm like that kid that got beat up in front of the whole school twice on the biggest stage, right? With money being gambled and people, vouch for me and me flying across the world. I got my ass beat twice in a row. So, Meg Mike versus Paul Stevens. Mike's not pulling Paul Stevens. Paul Stevens is pulling Brandon Allen. What are you talking about? What, is there something I don't know, Lorenzo? Anyway, yeah, so I got my ass beat, so I came back, and there's no way of – I've still pulled local, and I've done local tournaments and things like that, and I'm still strong locally. Still too – right-handed still too strong out here, but it doesn't really tell me where I'm at. I don't know how strong I was against Rivas. I was definitely the strongest I've ever been, but I only got to test it that once, got my ass kicked, got demotivated and kind of lost in the sauce, and was out for like 3 months just trying to figure out my life. I'm back in. I've been training again full-time for like a little over a month now. So things are moving great, but I don't know, and I'm almost back up to my Rivas numbers. I'm right there on a lot of lifts, but I don't know. I still don't know what that means, and so I am hesitant to take a giant international match probably with some other freak, not knowing where I'm at exactly. So I want to take some matches. I want to build some confidence. Be like, okay, right. First one is Austin Jaggers. Hopefully, on my end, hopefully, I destroy Austin. Everything works great. I'm just way too strong, and then I move forward up the ladder with some higher rate guys after that. Hopefully, that's what happens. And then I build some confidence, get the ball rolling, build some steam, and then we go back international again. There's no way of me going through what I went through and not doubting my abilities. It's just not possible. I think it's a very natural thing. It's normal. And so this is Derek finding himself in this little journey here. This is finding out where I belong, what level I'm really at, and what stage I belong on, right? While the inevitable goal is to work back to big East versus West matches, fighting for number one spot in the world. Of course, that's the goal. But I need to properly assess where I'm at and my current capabilities. So that's what I'm doing. So everybody runs their own matches or their own career, right? And that's where I'm at. But yes, I agree. Big East versus West matches are more exciting than local matches. I agree. Let's see. Got some Doc fans in here, says Ryan Baldwin. There you go. Man, wait. You guys took off on me. Damn it. No, you guys took off on me. Where? Oh, there we are. Okay. Is it true Larry will be? I'm going to go kind of fast, guys. Al Smith, is it true Larry will be in the same tournament as Mega Mike? If so, that'd be a cool hook match. Yes, they're in the same tournament. John Therian said, yes, just started one a few months ago. Didn't know you had one. Glad I landed on it. You guys, that's awesome, John. Congratulations on starting the channel, man, and all your current success in the arm wrestling game. Moderators, please plug John Therian's YouTube channel, you guys. If you guys are following arm wrestlers, then subscribe to it, obviously. DF says, Derek, Benjamin Mack, Drew. Okay, you guys are playing Warzone. Got it. Austin Jagger says, Derek, do you think your match with Jaggers will be on arm bet? Maybe. I'll talk to Devin and see if he wants to put it on there. Corey McPhee, we should all pick Chance to win. Might motivate Derek to get off the couch and take the match. Just kidding, brother. No, I'm training, man. I'm already training. Me and Chance, we'll dance at some point. He's my boy. We don't like have serious intentions right now to arm wrestle each other or go at each other, but I'm sure at some point it's going to happen. Arm wrestling, Emma says, I'm taller than my dad. Not yet, little one. Craig D. So is Larry gunning for your California title? I'm sure he's gonna be. I mean, I would imagine he's a competitive guy and he's very strong, so I imagine he's gonna be looking for it. That power hook Larry wants, Mega Mike will sink in. It'll be awesome. I agree. How long is he going to be in LA? Apparently he's moving out here, so permanently. Larry's definitely good for the sport. I agree. Larry's around 255, says Freezy M. Awesome. Sebastian Bada, what do you think of the tournament, Derek? And will you attend? Think of the tournament? The tournament being the LA Fit Expo. That's the one we're kind of talking about right now. I think it's a great tournament. I think it's the biggest tournament on the West Coast. I think Bill Collins is one of the best promoters of all time and someone that you can trust, and it always sticks to his word. Bill Collins is a fantastic guy. So anything put on by Bill Collins, you can immediately trust. and I'll vouch for him 1,000,000%. So, yeah, I think it's a fantastic tournament to attend with a lot of eyes on the sport. Who's going to run King of the Table in Dubai now? Adam only now? I imagine they're still going to run it and they'll fly back out there. They have a lot of connections. But yeah, he said that King of the Table will still be in Dubai, but he does think about having one in the United States. Larry versus Brandon Allen, who wins? Ain't going to be no rematch. Don't want one. Brandon said he's down to rerun that. Larry seemed to hold on to a lot of strength. I don't know how much Brandon Allen has held on to after he got natty and he's lost all that weight. I'd be interested to watch that match. You think Larry will bring some of the King of the Table to the States, says John Terran? Yeah, like they said last night that they want to have one in the United States, but it's the bulk of it's still going to be in Dubai. I think Dubai is just more easily traveled to than the United States from other countries. Also, Jaggers Chase Davey's daddy. I don't think Larry can deal with the Kings in high pressure scenario yet. Hopefully, he's learned from their previous match. Let's see. Definitely. Brian says, oh, no, I was doing good. I was tearing through this. Oh, Brian says, when you're the kid who got beat up in front of the whole school, you got to sleep with one of the teachers to win him back. There's a powerful metaphor in there somewhere. Thank you for that. Daniel says, hey, Derek, I'm a beginner arm wrestler and figured out I'm a good high hooker in table practice. My question is, what are some exercises to get stronger at this movement? Thank you for what you're doing. High hooking. High hooking is it's more of an outside move. I call it an outside move because you're at the very beginning of the match, your shoulder goes backwards because it's initiated through post. So you're going to want to train hammer curling ability, the ability to bring your brachialis and brachioradialis backwards. So hammer curl a lot. It's very you have to rise. You don't have to have necessarily superior rise than the other person. Your ability to do that, but it's an important aspect of the move. So you want to train your rising. You want to train your posting. After that, you want to train a lot of pronation. Pronation, because once you start cupping and leaning back, they're going to be targeting your pronation and trying to reel your hand over. So hammer curling, rising, pronation, and then cupping. The move is not possible unless you have a ton of cupping to attack their pronation through height. So pull-ups will be really good. Neutral grip pull-ups will be fantastic. Traditional hammer curls where you have a strap going over your front knuckle right here, doing curls like this up to your face. Work on your front delt as well. Your front delt, because you're going to be driving up. Yeah, those are the best things I can give you off the top of my head. Yeah, hopefully that helped, man. Devin's Forum says they mentioned LA or Vegas for U.S. King of Table. That sounds great. Devin's Forum, how do you know that? Okay, because they did the interview with Adam Silver last night on Brandon Allen's channel. Derek, please destroy Bowen after Chance smashed him. Dang, a lot of Bowen hate. What's going on, big guy? Number one in the U.S. someday, says Connor Ellis. Yes, 100%. There's a big boy standing in my way. And he's not even technically in my way in terms of ranking, because I'm ranked above him. But everybody, if I hosted a poll right now, okay, you guys, I want you to be dead honest in this. I want to host this poll right now. I want you to be dead honest in this, and you're not going to hurt my feelings. Be real serious about your real opinion in this. Who wins right now? Me or Corey? Now, I want you to, like I said, be honest. And that's fine, because by the time we're not having a match right now, I'm talking about the future. But right now, me or Corey? And I feel from the pressures I've generally got with the arm wrestling community that Corey's the pretty heavy favorite right now. So put the votes out there. But if you guys think right now I beat Corey, cool. I'd love to see it. But I'll be honest with it. And like I said, it's not going to hurt my feelings at all. I just want to know the general consensus and see how close I am in my head, because I feel like it's going to be pretty overwhelmingly say Corey beats me right now. So that is obviously the big one that everybody's wanted from me forever, that we've been working towards. Will be the match with Corey, and so that's the goal. That's what my eyes are on, and that's what I'm gonna be going after. I need to build a little bit of momentum going into that match. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Let's see how many people already voted. Already 50 votes. 86% say Corey, 14% me. That's fine. Totally fine, guys. And that's about what I imagined, right? Yeah, about 86-14. That's about what I would have guessed it would have been. Yeah. And now I'm going to change that. By the time we have our match, I'm going to beat Corey West when we have our match. I've been saying it. I've never said anything different. When we have our match, when we do dance, I'm going to win. But I'm not going to go into this match unprepared or anything like that, right? So we need to build up to it a little bit. I'm just getting back and fully into the swing of training and things like that. And we're going to work our way up to Corey. But yeah, right now, if I had the match with him right now, yeah, it makes sense for you guys to think Corey would beat me right now. I'm not mad at it at all. Okay, so that's the goal, guys. Let's see. Go sub John Tarrant. Thank you guys for sharing his YouTube channel. I wish I could have a super match versus Robbie the weekend before, and probably will we beat. Okay. Derek? How important do you think cardio is for strength? Cardio. You need to be able to breathe. You need to be able to process oxygen as you arm wrestle. Now, do you need Devin level of like Ironman endurance where you can run 25 miles without being tired? Things like that. Not normally, unless you're facing Devin or Michael Todd or an endurance type puller, then you need some heavy endurance. But in general, you need to be able to process oxygen and not die on the table. And I think that comes through table time, like lots of practice, and or just standard cardio can help that in terms of the muscles being able to process oxygen smoother, right? So there's definitely segments of my training where I'm not doing heavy cardio, but I do 15 minutes of like speed walking on the treadmill with like an incline and working. I just want to breathe. I want to work on my breathing, heart rate up, and work on my breathing. So there's definitely times where I do that, but it's never a huge focal point of mine because strength obviously is the most important. But yeah, it's an aspect for sure. That's why most big guys just die on the table. You stop one of their massive surges, you get them stuck, and most of them die. So you have a level 3 cardio on a scale of 10. You got a level 3 cardio. Most super heavyweights have a level 1 cardio. So you stop that. And you don't have to be amazing, but you just have a little bit. Usually they'll fade underneath. $10 super chat from Mega Mike. There he is. Should be fun this weekend. He's talking about Larry Wheels. That's what he's talking about. My boy, thank you for the $10 super chat, Mr. Mega Mike in the house. Mike wasn't. I don't think he was going to enter the LA Fit Expo, guys. Once he heard Larry Wheels is entering, though, he's like, sign me up. Mike is the man. I'm really excited to see you guys arm wrestle. Better stay tight, bud. I'm excited. I'm excited to see that match. I'm really excited to see that match. Obviously, I'm in Mega Mike's corner. That's my teammate. That's my boy. Really excited to see him go at Larry. And hopefully it's a relatively fresh match. Hopefully somehow you guys get matched up first round, fresh, and not when someone's, since you guys both hook, the odds of you guys having wars or longer matches are higher. So hopefully it's relatively early. You guys getting a nice hook match. I guarantee all the other super heavyweights in that class are going to be hoping you and Larry match up early. How do you see college chances against an out of form Matt? Well, I don't think Matt is out of form. So you're talking about hypothetically, or you're talking about realistically? Realistically, I think Matt is in form, and I think that he's going to be in great form. So it will be top form against Khalid when they have the match. But if it was an out of form Matt, I think college chances are higher. But I'd still say Matt wins. I'm not going to say that experienced puller like Matt is going to lose to Khalid. I can't accept that in my brain. So, but I think the chances get slimmer as Matt is more dialed in. Let's see. JR Ursua says Corey Chance, Monster, and Devin should have to happen before you go back to East versus West. You don't even have to win; just make it all great matches. Corey Chance, Monster, Michael Todd, and Devin. I got to pull all of them. Jeez, that's a list right there. That is a list, my boy. I mean, obviously, you guys saw the poll. We all know what happened with me and Chance, so that's whatever. We'll look past that. Corey, we're gonna make sure we're ready for it. I guess when I get to the point of if I just destroy Corey, right, then going for Michael might not be that big of a jump. I'm not saying Mike. I think Mike still beats Corey even though he got hurt recently. I'm just saying that I don't think the gap is gigantic. And then going from Monster to Devin, but I don't think Devin's looking for super heavyweight matches, but he owes me. So he might take a match with me if I make him. He'll probably take it no matter what. Devin will take a match with me. If I force him to take a real match with me, he'll take it. He'll take it. Or we're gonna fight. I will fight that special forces sumbitch. Ricky Walker, I don't know if I said thank you for that sticker, man, again, but thank you. If I didn't say thank you again, thank you for that $5 sticker, man. Those would be good, but nothing has to happen. If someone wants to invite Derek East or West, he's more than welcome to. Loggy says, I love arm wrestling. I love it too, man. Al Smith says, oh, wait, where was it? No, it jumped. The chat jumped on me. Oh, there it is. Do you see Bowen pinning Lachlan? Yeah, we talked about that already. I think Bowen's looking really good. I don't know if he's have enough to beat Chance. I don't think so, but Bowen's definitely looking good. Let's see. Dang, bro, don't make vote on that. Says Jaggers. No, it's fine. I wanted the real votes for sure, the real opinion. I think Corey's progressing faster than anyone right now. Really. Kevin Allen says, what will it take for you to come to our practice in Livermore? Where's Livermore? Livermore. Oh, that's in California? Livermore. That's in California, yeah. It depends on when you have the practices and what we're doing up there. If we're depends on the plan. Do you want me to just come practice? Do you want me to come put on a seminar? Do I need to call off a weekend off work? Then it will depend, right? If I have to call off work, then I'm going to be asked for things to be paid for. It depends on what the plan is. Let's see. Johnny Dang in the chat, what's going on? Schmo says, look, everyone has Corey on a pedestal right now, and I personally think it's deserved. If you knock him off the pedestal, it catapults you way up in people's minds all over the world. I agree. And Corey's doing great. Corey's a fantastic arm wrestler. He's super strong. I have a lot of respect for Corey's game, 100%. It's just, those of you guys that follow us, we have whatever history or past or whatever happened after I beat Tim and all that. And so, like I said, I'll have my match with Corey. Do you also want to take Corey's left hand? No. I mean, do I want to? Yeah, that'd be cool. But left hand is a fun arm for me. And me and Austin Jaggers have a match lefty. I want to know what you guys think. Your opinion on this. I am ranked 6th right-handed in North America. Austin Jaggers is ranked 10th right-handed in North America, right? So if he beats me, he takes the 6th spot, and I move down to 7th or whatever. So this is an opportunity for Austin to move up the rankings right-handed to 6th. Left-handed, I am ranked 9th in North America. Austin is ranked 6th left-handed. Now, when I posed for the super match, when they got brought up, I'm like, okay, yeah, the match will be right-handed, right? That's like the match. That's what we want. That's the main one that everybody wants to see. That's the main arm, right? And they said yes, but Austin wants both hands. I can't figure out why. The only thing that's in my brain, why would he ask for a match where I have everything to gain, he has everything to lose? Like, why would he seek that out if he knows I didn't even want it? Like, I'll do it. We're gonna do it, but it wasn't something I was looking for. Why would he want that? I understand why he'd want the right-handed match. Why would he want the left-handed? Oh my gosh, 3 super chats from Austin Jaggers and Shane Davies' daddy. Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go where they play the right music, getting in the swing. You come to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy. Night is young. Friday night and the lights are low. Oh wait, it repeated it. It's the same thing. All 3 of them say the same thing. Or did I get 3 super chats from you? Or is it glitching on my end? Or did it glitch on your end and you paid $30 for the same thing 3 times? I don't know what happened, but I have 3 super chats from you, Austin. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for all the super chats tonight, man. You've been supporting the crap out of the channel. Thank you, man. Yeah, thank you. Anyways, you're crazy. Thank you. But why do you guys think that Austin would want that left-handed match with me? This is what I'm thinking. I might be completely wrong. I'm thinking Austin thinks I'm going to beat him right-handed. And I think that he wants to save face and have a match left-handed because he feels like he'll destroy me left-handed. I think that's what he thinks is going to happen. Why else would he? opt in for a left-handed match with me? Why would he want it? Why would he pursue it and ask for a left-handed match? Unless he thinks he's going to lose right-handed, or he wants to try to destroy me both hands, just dominate Derek Smith both hands. I think it's the first one. It's my guess. I could be completely wrong. Austin, if you're in the chat, which I know you creep in my videos, let me know. Why would you want the left-handed match? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm training both hands for sure. And I'm taking. I hope to God I catch you slipping left-handed and I take that 6th spot from you. But I'm just kind of wondering the logic of why you'd want that. Tell me what you guys think about that. Damn, all these poll results are whack. Corey's looking scary now since he's guitar account. He is looking scary. He's always looked scary. Oh, guys, I got a CPAP machine. I forgot to tell you guys, I got a CPAP machine. I bought one in like a shady drug deal type situation. I met a guy in a parking lot and bought a CPAP machine off him. But and the straps are too small, so I got to order some new straps because my head's too big. But I got one. It's a ResMed AirSense 10, so it's like a relatively new one. And it works good. I tried it out yesterday. I got it working, but I just can't get straps down my head. But yeah, so CPAP machine for heavy Derek, good. We're not going to die in our sleep. All right. Let's see. I will be excited to see that match with you and Corey. Me too. That's what I think, John. Logia says definitely helped him a lot. Oh, you guys talking to each other. Chances too much for him. I would have rather seen Bowen versus BLM. Corey will tell you about cardio. Connor Ellis says, I think Bowen's ceiling is really high. Pure Blood says, like the streams, bros. Like the stream, bros. What do we got? 80 likes, 97 people. That's not a bad number. But if you guys have not clicked that thumbs up button, I really appreciate you guys hitting like on the stream. Thank you. Corey, any big matches coming up for you? Wait, who are you talking to? Corey? Who's in here? Corey who? Corey McPhee. Oh. Megan Mike, what happened to you pulling Brandon Allen? Brandon got sick, and so he had to pull out. Hey, J-Web Fitness says this weekend is going to be lit, super lit. Adam Edwards, what is happening with Kardeccia? Is he injured? Hasn't been that active / been a while since his last year match. Last I talked to him when we were in Texas, he mentioned wanting to pull the winner between Hermes and Morozov left-handed. I know Alex. I think Alex is a lefty dominant, and I think Alex is up there left-handed. I think he said he pulls the winner, so we might see an Alex and Morozov left-handed match at some point. I know he wants that match, and I don't know how that's going to go, but I want to see that. I think that Alex destroys Hermes left hand, and I think he beats him right-handed too. DF says, Connor, was that a short joke? Brandon got 6, says Mega Mike. Benji, we streaming the expo. How can Corey run before he has to stop? And then he just missed your match altogether. Let's see. You guys are all talking to each other. Funny jokes. Damn it. You guys. Okay, I found it. I caught it. Derek, what do you do for your triceps if you train so hard? They're tortoise shreds. You know, some people have like just genetically gifted muscles like that look good. Like some people just have great calves or whatever. Just like mine have always been triceps, which are weird because I've never did a ton of pressing tricep stuff. But if I work out hard, my triceps look good way before my biceps or anything else. Just my triceps have always been like the thing for me. I don't know. So yeah, I've been gifted. I wish it was biceps, but I've been gifted with triceps. I don't know. That's the only part of me that's ever looked anything good in my life. It's always been my triceps. Let's see. I still want to see Mike crush Brandon, says Johnny Dang. That match will happen at some point. What's the best place to visit in California? I always tell people to go to Venice Beach. It's a big experience. But NorCal is very different from Southern California. There's beautiful spots in Northern California. There's like wilderness and stuff up there and trees, and it's a little colder, a little more rainy because you're starting to head up north. Southern California is more deserty, hot, and beaches are a little more, popping. That's what they're known for. San Diego, LA, downtown LA is, to me, is dirty, man. Go there for the experience, I guess. It's kind of a crap hole. If you walk in the streets of downtown LA, it's gross. If you want to go check out a downtown area, go to San Diego. I would advise. If you want to go like club in and go walk around and go to restaurants and stuff, San Diego's way better, way safer, way better. But yeah, I mean, Venice Beach, if you want to go for the beach experience or visit California, I always tell everybody to visit Venice, where you're going to see all the people, the street vendors, you're going to see all the markets. There's the beach right there. People playing basketball. It's the whole experience, the California experience. But there's going to be a lot of people there. So you can go down south, and hit other beaches if you guys want a less crowded beach. But yeah, you got to hit a Venice Beach, man. That's where they play basketball in oh my God, brain fart. Oh, my first brain fart of the stream. Wesley Snipes. Oh my gosh. White Men Can't Jump. Jesus Christ. That's where they film scenes. White Men Can't Jump. At Venice. Robbie says, do you believe all of Dave Chafee's back-to-back matches, especially the Vitaly match, played a role in the result of Dave versus Hermes match? No. Dave was strong enough to be in that match. I feel like Dave made a couple of mistakes. I think he was strong enough to be in the match with Hermes. I think if he would have made a couple of adjustments, it could have been really close. I'm not saying he would have won, but I think it could have been way closer. Jay Webb says, keep him from Dallas. You dust Austin right-handed, says the Schmo left-handed is going to be a tough match in my opinion, but your style has the potential to make it look easy both arms. Oh, thank you, bud. Austin C because he loves arm wrestling. Jaggers wants to lose left-handed rank as well. Austin C says because he loves arm wrestling. Maybe that's it. Sam M says, I heard Vitaly is prepping for a super match against Zauru. Who would win? Also, overall thoughts on Zauru. We talked about it a little bit earlier. I think a prepped Vitaly, him and Zauru looks a little different because Vitaly will have height. I think stylistically, Vitaly is a good matchup for Zauru. I think he has the style to beat Zauru. Zauru is just a lot stronger than him in their past meetups. But I think maybe a prepped Vitaly can do it. So if he's fully prepped, I'll 55-45 Vitaly. Overall thoughts on Zaur. I think he's a great top roller. I think he has a fantastic hand, very strong. I don't think he's ready for Levon. I don't think he's number 2. I think he has to go out and sow his oats, arm wrestle some other people, get out there, try arm wrestle some different styled people and see how he matches up. But I can't just place him at number 2 like everybody else. But I do think he's very high level. I think he's top 5, top 6, but I don't know where. Austin Jaggers, another $2 super chat. Right and left, smash that dude. Please, Derek. Finish him. Thank you, sir. James Clark says, probably because Austin wants to get the most out of his time spent traveling and probably doesn't care about the rank and cares more about the left match with you. Maybe that's why. That's definitely possible. King Otto says, left hand possibly gives him some redemption. There you go. Sanka says, Saunders literally did bicep curls with Matt's hand, and that's why I thought Matt is not his best. Are you saying Saunders is that good? Yes. I was actually talking to Neil Pickup earlier today. We talked about Matt Mask and Saunders, and Neil said the same thing. He feels like people are focusing on saying Matt's not good. That's how good Saunders is. Saunders is on that level. Saunders is amazing. So that's more of a credit to Saunders than a knock on Matt, for sure. Have you ever arm wrestled Wayne Withers? Yes. We've pulled in tournaments. I don't know how many matches we've had. Wayne has the winning record on me. I have gotten pins on him, but this was in the past. This has been years since we arm wrestled each other. That was someone I was going to want to have a match with, but he got hurt. So maybe at some point we will cross paths again for sure. Ton of respect for Wayne. That's my buddy. But yeah, we've arm wrestled before. You're not supposed to share CPAPs. It says Cold Stone. I know. That's why it has a shady deal. Let's see. Giant Dang, I have the same machine. It makes a huge difference. See? I'm in Texas right now. Hey, Kardech is very good left-handed, says Drew. Yep. It's a game changer. Watch out, y'all. You pulling at Monster Factory? I have not been contacted about a match at Monster Factory recently, so no plans as of right now. Is 34 too late to try arm wrestling? No, not at all. Blue Bone is smashing it. Your triceps the only reason I date you, says Bridget. That's the only reason? Should I do cardio tonight, says Justin? Sure. Ozzy says, did you say anything about Lupkes' comeback? Yeah, I talked about it earlier, I think a couple times. But I'm excited to see him back. I don't know what form he's in. I'm excited to see him and Chance. Richard's a legend. It's fantastic having him back in the sport. And you guys, for those of you guys that don't know who Rich Lupkes is, look up pictures, Google it. Biggest, scariest human being you've ever seen. If you guys ever seen the comic book or the cartoons with Hulk, you know the Hulk, but when he's old, he has like the white hair, he's kind of balding on top. Like that's what Richard looks like, right? White hair, white beard, white beard thing going on, and the just massive and just seething like a bull, right? And but when you talk to him, hey Richard, nice to meet you. Hey, nice to meet you, man. How are you doing? How's the family? I hope everything's good. Hope you're doing well. It's so great to meet you. Like, that's how Richard talks. He is the nicest dude in the world. Like, overly nice. Like, odd. Like, you're like, oh, is he joking? Is he gonna kill me now? He is the nicest guy in the world. Richard Lupkes. He's a great human being. But yeah, like, just you look at him, you're like, oh, but the nicest dude. That's a prime. That's a prime age for arm wrestling. Most top athletes are over 35, says John Terry, and that's true. Wait, hey, John, I every time I get worried that I'm mispronouncing your last name. Is it Therian, like thing, or is it Terrian with the T? Do you pronounce the T, or is it th? I always get worried I'm saying it wrong. Bowen versus Lockie was training still. Yes, Bowen looks stronger. Derek, will you have a cape and walkout music for your match with Austin? That would sound kind of awesome. Will you be attending for the East versus West qualifiers? I will be hosting one in San Diego. I'll be promoting it. I have no plans right now to arm wrestle in it. I'm just getting ready for my super matches. With a creepy mask and a long-haired wig. Drew24 says Derek should show up with the CPAP mask versus Jaggers. Richard's a damn beast. Daniel Urick in the house. There he is. What's going down? Daniel in the house. Brian says Jack Master Roshi. Yeah, he does look like a Jack Master Roshi. There you go, Brian. Perfect. Master Roshi. Just jacked. Derek, who from 98 are you looking forward to meet? Grondin, Dave, Shell. Everyone? The whole gang? Austin is the one I'm most excited to meet on the table. That's the one I'm most excited to meet. Drew24 says Daniel lives might be my second super match victory. Okay, so it's Terrian. John Terrian. Gotcha. Second one with the T. Got it. Tax breaks in Dubai came to an end. Oh, it says Max Power as to why Larry moved back. Got it. I believe Saplekov complimented Richard Lupke's strength at one time. Sorry, behind. Yeah, he did. He said that Richard was the strongest arm wrestler he'd ever arm wrestle at that point. Are you coming to Battle Grounds 2 in Kentucky? Literally everyone is going to be there. Literally everyone. I have no plans as of right now. I've not been contacted by the promoter or anything like that. I don't have a lot of money, guys, just like to pay and fly all around. If I'm in a small one-bedroom apartment. I'm not balling out of control. So the events I go to are usually paid for or sponsored by the promoter or the event. That's how I'm able to go to them. So, yeah, I mean, if someone from that promotion hits me up and I don't know what the date is on that, or there's something that, a super match or something works out, then maybe. I have no idea. What's the date on the Kentucky one? What's the date on the Kentucky or the Kentucky tournament? Because, like I said, I did message Todd Hutchings about potentially a match around May. Is it somewhere around there? He said, yeah. Maybe he needs to go down to Kentucky. Oh, yeah, no. January 28th. Yeah, no. Well, I'm not even going to make that one. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So, anyway, what? Oh, it's 5:59. Wow, I actually talked all the way to 6 o'clock. Usually, I check in by like 5:30. I'm like, okay, another 30 minutes. Should we do I haven't even tried the grippers. It's been like 3 weeks. Should we end the stream with a 3.5 check and see if the grip strength's gone up at all? What do you guys think? Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to end the stream with a 3.5 attempt. We haven't done them in a few weeks. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks since we tried the 3.5. Lee David, the $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. You speak some good armors. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You are the top donator for the day. Thank you. Taking over. Oh, Bridget, this thing does not erase well. Oh, no. Jesus. I'm going to get a rag. Thank you, Lee David. With the $20 super chat. Lee David, you get to hang out with Chave here, man. Keep warm with it. Now, Austin Jaggers is Chave Davies' daddy. I know over the course of this stream, you have donated a ton of money, and I appreciate that, man. That sign is just for the biggest super chat, but I know you have killed it and crushed the support this whole time. Thank you so much, and I don't want to take that away from you. Lee David, thank you for saying I speak some good arm wrestling, man. This is my life. I've committed myself to this to learn about how to speak intelligently to this. Yeah. And Austin Jaggers is Shave Davies' daddy says, there's a hero if you look inside your heart. You don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer if you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Bridget wants me to bring up a little story just real quick, and then I'm going to do quick story, the gripper. I'm off here, guys. I don't want to take too much of your time. Yeah, so I was sitting in bed with Bridget the other day, and I can't remember how the topic got brought up, but the topic of push-ups got brought up. And I asked her, I'm like, hey, how many push-ups do you think I can do? And she goes, you can do push-ups? Okay. Now, what? First off, what? Can I do push-ups? And she's like, I didn't know you could do push-ups. I'm like, I think she's heard me tell people that I don't do push-ups but I don't do push-ups because it hurts my wrist to get flat, because I've been doing so much wrist flexion over the years that to get my wrist completely flat hurts really bad. So I don't do them. Can I do push-ups? Yes, of course I can do push-ups. She thought I couldn't do push-ups. Like I was not strong enough to do push-ups. So I looked at her, I said, you've been dating a guy for almost a year now that you think can't do a single push-up? What kind of man are you dating who can't do a single push? How safe do you feel next to a guy who can't do a single push-up? I mean, you know what? I am hating if you can't do a single push-up. If you're a man, you can't do one. I mean, geez, she thought I couldn't do one. And she was okay cuddling up next to me at night thinking I can't do a single push-up. How crazy is that? So I have my I use the push-up bars, those things, so it doesn't hurt my wrist. And so I pulled the push-up bars out. I had to show her. I did 24 without stopping. And I haven't done push-ups in years. But yeah, I can do push-ups. Yeah. And she didn't think I could do pull-ups either. I can do pull-ups too. Right? 350 pounds. All right? Don't trip. Anyway, so you want me to tell you that story. That's crazy, right? Can't do a single push-up. Okay. Everybody's talking about push-ups. Cool. We're on the same page. All right, guys. What's oh, this is gonna hurt. Do I have my practice gripper? I think it's over here. Let me get a little bit of. Okay. All right. No pain. This is just a trainer. A little blood in the forearm here. Okay. Damn it. I didn't get any pops. I like it when it pops to get the cracks out of the way. Now, here it is. Our rival gripper. Oh, God, dude. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm just going to give it a dry attempt, right? No, you know what? Let's do this. We'll go down to the 2.5 real quick. I think it'll get the pops in my hand. We'll get those pops out of the way. There we go. There's some pops. There it goes. Okay. I want to get those pops out of the way a little bit. All right. Definitely going to need a little bit of chalk here for this. All right, so we're going to attempt the 3.5, guys. Apparently, there's not a ton of people on this earth that can close the 3.5. Apparently, the list is relatively short. I don't know. What is it? What do you guys think? People that follow grip, how many people can close the 3.5? 100, 200, somewhere in there, maybe? Anyway, if you follow the stream, you know I've closed it multiple times on stream, but we battle with it kind of every stream. It's our measure of how good the hand's feeling. All right. Yeah, make sure there. 3.5. I feel kind of strong. Usually we don't get it on the first attempt, but if I'm feeling that strong, maybe I will. If I actually am as strong as I think I might be right now. I haven't closed this thing in a while, guys. Come on. Oh, it's getting close. If you guys don't remember, last time we did this, it was not that close. This one, we're getting like here. We're getting here. Okay, we're going to do one more attempt. I'll give the old one more attempt. Maybe one more attempt. I'm going to wake up a little bit. There was another $10 super chat. Oh, wait, did I read that one already? If not, Austin Jaggers is Shave Davies' dad says Friday night the lights are low, looking out for a place to go where they play the right music, getting in the swing. You come to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy. Night is young. Thank you for the super chat again, bro. Okay. Okay. If you flip it, you could close it. Wait, which, like this or the other way? This way or the other way, Brad? Are you talking about flipping it upside down? Are you talking about flipping it like this? I know there is a preferred way to hold it. So, oh, you're talking about upside down. No. We're not doing upside down. All right, we're gonna get one more attempt. Let's take the hat off. Oh yeah, let's take the hat off. Let's get a little more serious, a little more chalk here. We're gonna. Oh, that was within range of maybe if I get a little more angry, I can do it. That was within range. Oh, okay. All right, guys. Focus up. There you go. 3.5. Okay. To my weight chair. Sorry, Chief. Come on. Here we go. I do have the smelling salts. Should I do the smelling salts? I have them right here. Should I do smelling salts? Yeah, you know what? Oh. 3.5. You see it again. There you go. Boom. No, it's so close. Okay. Fail. No way around that. Fail. But that's way closer than it's been in the last couple months. Ooh. Okay. So I'm happy with the progress. It's closer than it has been. If you guys have been following the stream a lot, it hasn't been that close lately. So that means the old grip is almost back to where we want it. The old grip. I don't like not being able to see your forearms, says Bridget. Ow. There we go. They're not really impressive right now. I got no pump. Okay, so did I miss anything in the chat? Was there any more questions while I was doing that? If not, guys, we are going to start to wrap this thing up. Can you squeeze the juice of an orange with your hand in one go? Never tried. Depends on probably how ripe it is. What did you get on dynamometer? I haven't done that in a long time since I was in Dubai. I don't remember the number, but I did do it. There's a video on Bodder's channel, YouTube channel, where I did it. I can't remember the number, man. And they had me do it at East vs. West too. East vs. West when I was out there. I think it was like after my match, and I was dead. And I had like a horrible number. It was like something super like weaker than everybody else's. When I can close it, I can close 2.5, especially at that time. But they did it after my match, and I was dead. And I was like, and I got like weaker than almost all the arm wrestlers. It was like in the bottom half of the people, and those guys can't close a 3.5. So they just caught me when my CNS was dumped and I was weak. But whatever. Man. Any chance I can pull a tugboat? Someone said at some point. All right, guys. God, that thing pisses me off. Okay, just one more. This is for me. Come on. I don't think it's not going to happen, but no, nope. Yeah, we spent it. It's been spent. Yep, not happening right now. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me on this beautiful Wednesday. I appreciate you guys always supporting the channel and always hanging out with me and all the awesome questions and support. You guys, all the super chats, all the members in here. You guys, thank you so much for being members of the channel and constantly supporting, keeping the lights on in the house. I can never give you guys enough thanks for everything you guys do for me. Another super chat from Austin Jaggers, Chave Davies' daddy says you killed it there. Thanks, man. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that 3.5 again before the match for sure. But you guys, please check out the link tree. One of my moderators will post the link to the link tree right now, which has all my sponsors on there and all the discount codes to their websites. It also has links to all my social media. You guys, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, yada, 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 all the things, it's on there. I appreciate you guys hit me up on there. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, or any training questions, you guys, like I said, my door is always open. If you guys want to message me at any point, Instagram or anywhere, I try to get back to everybody as soon as I can and answer all the questions. You guys, I get a lot of them, and I appreciate all the love. Everybody's super supportive. Next thing, still getting ready for March 11th. Training, going to the gym right now, right when I get off here with you guys. We're going to hit – I'll try to get a training video for you guys, some kind of heavy lift. Hopefully it's impressive. And, yeah, you guys, once again, thank you. I'll be back next Wednesday at 4:30. We will hang out again. You guys are always most amazing. You guys fighting for that last comment. Sean Moose, I see you, man. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later, you guys. Go love arm wrestling. Be great. Do all the things, all the outros. See you later.